very convenient spot.
What? Brazil is in the ocean. What? Dude, Liam's in the ocean, Cuddy. No, is this North Carolina? No, it's not. That's like in New York or something.
Acadia National Park in Maine.
Maine? Cuddy, ain't nothing happens in Maine. This gotta be it, bro.
I don't know what it...
Found footage of a world that knows you. Fellas, we got the other Zach No Builds ARG, fellas. I'm excited. Nah, I think it's I'm really getting into my Minecraft ARG bag, bro. I'm not gonna lie. These Minecraft ARGs have been peak recently. Banger after banger after banger. Phenomenal. Every one of them. So I'm here to see if the streak gonna keep on going, Cuddy. Let's lock in.
2 months ago, a world was uploaded to the Minecraft forum.
Anomaly 0.011. Do y'all take the time to name y'all's files? I'm being so serious. I don't, bro. Why should it be like a cardinal sin in like the computer world, bro? All the computer geeks and nerds are like, I don't know, bro. Just hoodie, dude. How could you? I don't know. I never really did. Just kind of lazy.
Titled Anomaly.011, and this led to a player named Liam uploading 10 videos privately to his YouTube channel of him exploring this very world and seeing just how intrusive and disturbing this world could get.
Okay.
Liam loads into this sketchy download and is...
Hold on, let me see these world names. Let me see. Hold on. I'm kind of curious, actually.
And disturbing this world could get. Liam loads into...
Whoa. Horror spooky shader test. I don't know why. I thought these were gonna be completely different names. Dude, I'm blind.
This sketchy download and is met with a book already in his inventory. It says, quote,
"More info will appear upon encountering an anomaly."
Interesting.
Okay, Allstate guy. Why is the screen wobbly? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's gonna make me throw up.
But truly, other than this singular book, there is...
Dude, it's good. I don't like this. Off rip alone, I don't like this filter, Cuddy.
nothing else out of the ordinary for this world so far.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Is he playing VR Minecraft?
And I know what you're thinking. If these YouTube videos are privated, how did you get access to them?
Probably like a secret code.
Well, I mean, YouTube is already riddled with unsettling Minecraft found footage videos posted publicly to channels.
Dude, unsettling Minecraft found footage. I know disrespect, but I'm just imagining, Cuddy, like some kids that were traumatized. What did you watch? I accidentally stumbled across live leak videos. What do you watch? I watched my parents die in front of me. What about you? I watch Minecraft horror videos. Like, dude, the unsettling Minecraft horrors. Fuck the live leak shit.
Some, however, are unlisted, meaning you need the specific URL to find them, but completely privated YouTube videos require them to be shared with your specific YouTube account.
He beat this guy's ass and like went on his laptop, found a YouTube channel that way. Low-key, that'd be a funny start to an ARG. Like, imagine some guy jumped some nerd for like rent money or something, beat his ass, took his laptop for a Minecraft ARG, became like the nerd was like actually a witch or like some like demon and enchanted the laptop with like hell come or something, I don't know, and then boom.
Received a Discord message that didn't offer me a YouTube channel or link, but rather the login to a specific YouTube account that had received 10 privated YouTube videos.
Okay.
I truly, in all my years, have never seen anything quite like this. User ShutterSteve12
Well, that's how Mr. Beast retires.
Wrote me and said,
I met this guy named Liam on a Minecraft forum where someone had posted a spooky world download titled Anomaly 11, and Liam had replied to it and said, "Somebody dare me to download it." So I responded and said, "I dare you, but you have to go in and use a bunch of horror shader packs or something." And he agreed to.
For what though? He just did it on a whim. I ain't gonna lie. If Liam just like if it turns out that Liam is like dead or something, he kind of deserved it. I'm not gonna lie, 'cause he's stupid.
Started sharing recordings of himself playing it on YouTube, and I watched the first couple, but not gonna lie, I stopped watching. But after a while, I realized he hadn't responded to me in weeks, so I went and watched the rest of them, and it got really messed up.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. All right, so
okay,
going
Zach.
back to this video, we can see that Liam is looking around, steals from
that
Black
chest is gold. That's a good chest. What the hell?
Smith, and then, whoa.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative
Where do the weeds come from?
colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Is that what kaleidoscope is, or What did I say, Kalai? You know it, whatever.
Guys, they were right. This world is terrifying. Anyway, Liam just settles on building a little house for the night. And I mean, phew, come on, guys. Are the Olympics nearby? This thing is great. Now,
damn, Zach, fuck you. That should look like my A, bro. Chill. Nah, I'm playing. That's so funny. Bro, damn, Cuddy. Yo, my man's head with the building. Oh, my Lord. That just look like my building, too. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, I thought you were an expert. I am, bro. But sometimes, I gotta unwind a bit, bro.
when nighttime finally does arrive, it is eerily quiet. No mobs are spawning, despite the server appearing to be set to hard mode, and as Liam wanders around,
There's a
he
pig.
eventually comes across this weird thing, and when he gets to it, we can see that it's like a glitched out oak door. Liam checks his book, which has now been updated. It reads,
Anomaly.001 is a largely harmless anomaly. You will know it has entered your world if you find a half-generated oak door. Keep the door in its original position and do not touch the door.
Now, Liam has dug all around this door, and there really seems to be nothing else to do with it.
I mean, low-key, make it a monument.
I mean, except for the one thing that he's not allowed to do.
Touch it.
What are you doing, Liam? Liam, don't do it.
No way, Liam.
Liam?
If Liam does it, I'm telling you, Cuddy, everything is well-deserved. Just do it. Let Liam die, gang. I ain't gonna lie. He sealed his own fate, bro. Immediately, his insides turn into, like, Minecraft blocks.
I'm not
Dang, Cuddy, off the rip. That was almost instant.
entirely sure what Liam was expecting there, but he's definitely not off to a great start. He logs back on to find that the door has now completely disappeared, which is beyond unsettling, but Liam just heads on back to his base and logs off. Okay, we need to address something. This book suddenly having text it didn't have in it before.
Oh, I thought it was Liam.
On a completely single-player world is not normal. It can be done in theory via either command blocks or maybe a mod pack, but honestly, we don't entirely know what all Liam downloaded with this world. But my bigger worry here is that error message that he received when the game crashed. It said, quote, turn off your streaming/recording software as it may be impacting loading speeds. This is not a thing. Minecraft should have no idea what other applications you are running. So while the Minecraft world itself seems to be very simple and like normal, I think there is a lot more going on outside of that. Now, this next video seems to be a small jump in time. Liam has set up some chickens and cows for some reason, and he explains to us that it, quote, doesn't let him eat anymore, which is very clear by his hunger bar, but he has a theory that he can maybe bypass this by eating cakes instead, since you just have to right-click them instead of holding them to eat. It works, and I cannot lie, this is such a big brain move, and I have so much more respect for Liam now.
Yeah, that was a big brain move. I'm not gonna hold you though. Compared to like the light Yagami we encountered with the last ARG, you got some big shoes to fill, but it's all right though.
Liam also decides to make a map and label his base with a banner in order to better find it later on, but it's as he's expanding his map and loading it all, he discovers another banner marker that he did not add.
Acadia.
Once again, should not be possible, as named banners only show up when you right-click a map with them. But this one's already here, and it's named Acadia, and I'm not sure what that means, but naturally, Liam decides to start heading there. And when he arrives there, he doesn't see a banner, leading him to dig downwards to try and find it, when he remembers to check his book, which has once again been updated. And it says, quote,
Anomaly.002 likes to watch, but does not enjoy being watched while watching. If you choose to dig down, ignore any sounds you may hear above you.
Lo and behold, a moment later, we can hear this.
Damn, that ARG motherfucking monster big as hell. Cause I heard them footsteps. Fat ass, gang. That's Gorlock, boy. What the hell? You know what, Liam? For the first time, I kind of like you being an idiot. Look up, bitch. Yeah, Cuddy. It's like Conquest and Invincible, bro. What you about to do, bro? Oh my lordy, what is this? Cuddy got a small head. This man Liam breaking all the rules, bro. This man Liam, no David or bad David.
Eventually, though, Liam finds a chest which has a diamond axe inside of it.
Okay.
We get no comment on this from Liam, but he eventually builds his way back out of the hole and marks this place on his map and heads home. Now, let's talk about some of those sounds we were hearing before. Many of them just seem like pitched down Enderman noises among other mobs, but there's one sound that I want to point out that feels distinct to me.
It's a dog. See, dogs is Liam.
This. Now, I'm not entirely sure it's distinct to me.
On.
It's this.
It's like a pig.
Now,
You sound like saying "uh-oh."
I'm not entirely sure what Minecraft mob that might be. It's hard to hear over all the other sounds, but if anyone knows or can tell, feel free to leave a comment. I feel like there's something here.
Ender dragon.
Now, in this third video, Liam has barely been in the world 2 seconds before he realizes the book has already been updated.
Yeah.
It says,
Anomaly.003 is able to travel at incredible speeds, but only when the player is in a bed. If you see it coming, immediately leave the bed and find a safer place to rest.
so while it wasn't quite nighttime yet, Liam has decided to add some more windows to his little house, presumably to be able to get a better look at whatever this thing is when it starts coming. Now, I'm not saying I want this
Why do you say it like that? Coming.
thing to get Liam. However, I do want to point out that we still have no idea what would happen if one of these anomalies were to get Liam. I mean, it's been very
Touch him.
clear he has very little regard for
He does not care about his own. This man Liam is a daredevil, Cuddy. This is like Kick Butowski in like Minecraft form, bitch. That's like the best way to describe Liam. He does not care, gang.
listening to what
This is the type of kids like actively get the cheese touch, bruh. A monster. This is no David, Cuddy.
the book
Or bad
says.
David.
So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. And eventually it becomes nighttime. And we see Liam get into bed and
Cuddy, they fucking his house?
okay, some weird noises, but so far we haven't really seen anything. So Liam gets back in bed. All right.
Girl, they're mining into his
Liam has
crib,
some
bruh.
fire reflexes because if you saw out the window there, something ran by. So
What
Liam
even peep that?
naturally goes outside to try and find it and goes to that area and does seem to find some sort of invisible entity thing. It
I don't see none.
actually damages Liam before he gives it a couple punches and then decides to go and move his bed somewhere safer, kind of blocks his way into a cavern area.
Cuddy got kicked out of his own crib, bruh.
And then this happens. However, despite that weirdness, we do discover that it is now morning.
Daytime, yeah.
But once again, we have some very interesting audio tied to these anomalies. And this time, I want to focus on the sounds.
Bro, this
that
editing is phenomenal. Cause I'm just, dude, props to my man for the editing or the editor.
we
Cuddy.
hear, especially right as it becomes morning. We can distinctly hear the sound of stone
Breaking
breaking,
blocks.
even though
Yeah.
we see dirt breaking. And then for this other sound, it sounds close to like the punching noise from the game. And I thought about this for a while, and I came up with a theory that felt like a stretch, but essentially in the older versions of Minecraft, every block had its own numbered IDs. So stone was 1, grass blocks were 2, dirt was 3, and so on. But what not many people know is there was technically a block assigned to 0. It was
Really?
air.
Yeah.
And if you assume that those sounds of like the punching is maybe meant to represent air, it gives us a bunch of 1s and 0s or binary. And the arrangement of this binary is also super telling. It's 4 sets of 8 digits separated by short portions of empty space.
Cuddy, what? Bro, I could not be a detective, gang. I'm not gonna. This just proves to me right here I cannot be no Joe West, bruh. Let somebody die or get kidnapped by like some by like the Riddler or something, and he dropping codes like these, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we not seeing that man never again, bro. Huh?
Now, this is just
Bro, how unemployed you have to be to come up with these like binary codes? I'm being so serious. Like, how bored do you have to be to come up with codes on a daily basis? I don't know, dude. It's like a Riddler cosplayer.
distinctive of one thing. This is how IP addresses are made.
Did he get doxxed?
So I think this thing literally leaked Liam's IP address via block sounds. And I'm not going to show what it
Show it!
translates to for obvious reasons, but
Those weren't the actual numbers.
Liam
Gotcha.
needs to seriously focus up if this is where
Wait, so theoretically, could I have Liam's like IP number if I wanted to?
we're at, and it's only anomaly 3 of 11. In this fourth video, Liam is truly just minding his own business when he realizes the book has
Bro,
been
I really feel bad for that damn chicken though, cause golly, that chicken trap, boy. It's like a child at a Nike sweatshop, bruh. God, look at my man's. God damn, Cuddy. We need an ARG on my guy.
minding his own business when he realizes the book has been updated, and it says, quote,
Anomaly.004 speed
Player's
changes
visibility.
depending on the player's visibility. The lower the player's brightness, the slower
Lower
it
it
moves.
moves.
However, it will become louder and sound
closer.
closer by,
And vice versa.
It lives in the infinite mineshaft.
Liam then says that he had found a pretty big mineshaft down his cave system and leads us down the most narrow backrooms looking entrance I've ever seen into a mineshaft that does seem to be a bit weirdly generated. Now, these descriptions are painfully vague, and we don't really know if this thing is going to be chasing Liam. We don't know what Liam's supposed to do down here. We just know that somewhere down here is this anomaly, and per usual, Liam decides to
does
crank
not
his
care.
brightness all the way up to max and start walking around getting ores. And after a bit, we do
Oh, there we
end
go.
up
That's
hearing
one.
this.
Bro, you ain't peep my mans? Come on, Zach. Hold on. Come on, Zach. You gotta lock in, bro. You saw that? Hey, Cuddy, maybe it's me because my reflexes are enhanced by playing Siege all these years, Cuddy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm basically like the equivalent of Daredevil with the senses. Spider sense, I kind of developed that after years of playing Siege and getting my shit rocked at Sledge Myers.
You end up hearing this. So naturally, Liam goes to set his brightness to the lowest it'll go, which really makes it hard to see. And that paired with some insane sounds that can now be heard, it is terrifying to watch. It honestly sounds like Chucky's sleep paralysis demon.
You just hear back shots, dude. It's it's the protagonist's mother.
And this demonic whispering leads Liam to say that he's just going to take off his headphones so he doesn't have to deal with it
That's
and
valid.
can instead focus on
the game,
finding
yeah.
his way back out of here. But once he does take off the headphones, sounds seem to change a little bit.
Someone's fault.
At this
Oh,
point,
that's
you could
cool. Okay, that's really
build
cool.
a house with all the bricks. I'd be shit. Eventually, Liam makes it out of the cave and puts his headphones back on, and he's back to his usual dumb self saying, quote, well, that was not scary at all without sound. And he'd certainly be right, because without the sound, Liam has no idea that this world just said his literal name. I understand
Oh, I
that
didn't hear
this
that.
is not revolutionary for a horror map. There are countless out there that will simply use your gamer tag or other easily accessible things to spook you. But the difference is,
Really?
those games all have disclaimers saying they're going to do just that. And this world, just as a baseline, has been violating so many personal things without any indication it would be doing that.
Do you think a mod pack is ever like, I don't know. What if a mod pack accidentally went into someone's like college homework and just utilize that as like horror? Like imagine, bruh, some person just chilling on Minecraft and a horror mod just has like a fake reminder saying like essay due tonight or something. Essay due in 5 minutes.
I went back to that user on Discord and asked for any further information this guy had on where the world came from, or even any info that he had on Liam.
Came from the Taliban.
And as far as the world goes, all he had was a screenshot of the original blog post, which you guys have seen already at this point. But with Liam,
Who's radishing?
this guy was able to give me his Discord, as well as a bunch of screenshots from their conversations around the time Liam
Brought up my
was
dad.
playing on the world. This user also mentioned that I might be able to find some info online about Liam, considering that Liam's dad was apparently in some sort of freak accident and
happened?
died when Liam was younger, and maybe there was something in the news about that. But diving into these conversations, we can see that Liam appeared incredibly down.
Hold on, I'm gonna voice him. Ready? Yo, are you actually gonna download it? Hell yeah. I was literally just looking for horror shapes, big dog.
Watch it be literally nothing.
Yeah, I probably should have checked the world first, bro.
And even excited to play on the world. He picked out the shader
Hell
pack,
yeah.
and obviously I don't think he expected this world to turn out the
Like
way
this,
it did,
yeah.
but it definitely shows that he was doing all of this willingly. We can also see
Not gonna lie, whoever did make this world knows a thing or two about coding/mods. They added time to my brightness levels bit high.
Whoa. Really? Yeah.
Bro, I made sure to yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they like ripped the code from one of those fancier horror maps because aside from the sound, there's no actual like entity or things, just weird sounds and some practice and particle stuff. Hold on, I just got a burped. I had a mango smoothie, so you know it's still digesting, and I had like a 5 brain freezes. Okay, I think I'm good now.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get. Someone copied a bunch of other mods trying to repost it as their own creepy map thing. Ugh.
messages
It's pretty fun though, big dog. Gonna keep messing around
that
with it.
seem to be right after he had just finished playing in the Infinite Mineshaft, and they go as follows.
What is his avatar, Cuddy? Is it like a what is that? It's a red blob.
Not gonna lie, whoever did make this world knows a thing or two about coding/mods. They had it tied to
I
my
already read all this. Who's a better voice actor, me or the AI Google thingy?
bright code from one of those fancier horror sounds and
I read it all.
And that's exactly what he did.
Ooh, new page.
Anomaly.005 requires you to go to the world border. There is a creature outside the walls that needs to be put to rest. Build it a grave with a peony and log off. Do not check inside the grave upon return.
This is interesting.
It's one massive troll.
This is the first anomaly that more so just has a task for the player to complete rather than being attacked by something. Now, Liam starts to head to the world border, which, to be clear, is not nearly as far away as it should be on a typical world. And on the way, he finds himself a peony that he needs for this. And when we do finally arrive at the world border, Liam kind of looks through the wall for anything out of the ordinary. And we do see this sort of odd black silhouette behind one of the blocks.
Bro, it's not sneaky, Cuddy.
But it's hard to tell if it's actually something
It looks like a
or
witch.
just like a visual glitch.
I ain't gonna lie, Cuddy. You are not slick, bro. Bro, you think you see me, Cuddy? You think he's...
My homeboy likes you. Oh, where he at? You're over there chilling. So nonchalant.
Looking at us.
But Liam constructs this grave, digging a small hole beneath it and putting a sign down that says, "Rest in peace, Anomaly.005. So he backs away and logs off the world as he's supposed to. And when he logs back on, the flower is gone. So maybe he did it right. Now, Liam goes to leave, but we all know that Liam is way too nosy to get away with this.
Yeah, he better like Wolverine dive, Foxy dive right into that grave, Cuddy.
So he is smart and switches the world to land so he can go into spectator mode and get into that grave without breaking any blocks.
Okay, Liam, that's IQ. Okay, never mind, that's IQ.
This.
Who is that, Cuddy? Did he die playing Minecraft? Is that the Joker? Ooh. He about to get fucked up, bro. Or messed up. Bro, I'm trying not to cuss because he used to be on my butt, bro. My fault. Eric?
Liam loads back in, is in survival as if he never switched in the first place, and even checks to see if that silhouette is still there, and it's not. I have no idea what this means, and Liam just
The silhouette's in the grave, I'm assuming.
heads home, and all he has to say about it is, quote, "It was a very interesting flower choice."
Nonchalant ass.
That was the takeaway? Now, if you missed it, Liam looked inside the grave, and there seemed to be a very distorted Minecraft player with a specific skin.
Eric.
And as Liam showed us, that same skin was one loaded into his Minecraft launcher, and it was named Eric, which we have no idea who that is, but it seems to be another person or skin on this account. But at this point, I'm just glad that Liam is finally starting to see that this world has access to more stuff than it should. In no world can any Minecraft mod access the skins you have saved into the Minecraft launcher, unless
I mean, dude, that'd be kind of funny though if like Liam was like a gooner and had gooner skins. So like, so like the grave was just like a gooner skin of like Chun-Li or something, gang, of like Sue Storm. Dude, imagine like Liam just had like a massive weird like he had one of those dumb skins. Y'all remember like the red sheep videos or pink sheep videos, the TNT? I think it was pink sheep, and he had those derpy dumb skins. Imagine you had one of those.
You're actively loading them. And also with Liam casually switching into spectator mode, I at least feel better knowing that going forward, as this all gets weirder and more messed up, Liam has no issue just switching the game into creative like an actual rational person.
Right.
Now, with this next video, Liam discovers two things. The first is that he is no longer able to sleep in a bed even when it's nighttime. It's similar to the food where he right clicks and nothing happens. And the second is that in the crafting menu, he notices that the compass on the left seems to be not quite right. It looks slightly darker in color, so he crafts a compass and channels his inner ballerina to find out which direction that it's pointing in. He also checks his book and finds that it says, quote,
Anomaly.006 resides at the location of the compass. Once you arrive, you must watch for any blocks that are moved out of the
Place.
If
They are, put them back.
But if any part of the block seems off, do
Not touch it.
touch it.
So Liam obviously follows it all the way to what seems to be a small campfire. But other than that, there's not much here. And then that's when we see some things start to happen. First, just a log that gets moved off of a tree and onto the ground next to it, which Liam walks over and puts back. We then see the same happen with a piece of dirt, and then another log. However, this one does seem to look weirdly glitched.
Yeah.
This goes on for a bit until suddenly...
Just knock?
That noise is weird more than scary, but Liam actually writes as he leaves, quote, "This is messed up."
Thank you,
And
Liam.
that's the end of the video. Now, I could go through and analyze this for you guys, but there's not a ton to analyze, so...
With the Verizon
Oh my
Visa
gosh.
card, you get up to $200 cash back as a new cardholder.
Shut up.
Next video. Liam tells us that there, quote, hasn't been an update in so long, which is
so long.
weird. This book has been chucking anomalies at us left and right. So out of sheer boredom, Liam goes back down to the quote unquote infinite mineshaft. Mineshafts were always like the scariest part of Minecraft growing up, so I personally cannot relate to checking them out for fun, but you do you. Right when Liam gets there, he finds a sign that just has an arrow pointing in a direction. He checks his book to see if anything's been added, but nothing is there yet. So he follows the arrow and finds more that lead him to a door. This mineshaft is weirdly open, definitely not naturally generated, and if you were still doubting that it wasn't, you can see these weird blocks that are glitched or partially missing. Liam finally
Who's fat ass ate a chunk of the wood,
opens his book and reads, quote,
Anomaly.007
Whatever it can-
will do whatever it can to keep you in the room.
Leave the room.
all right, he just
Okay.
has to escape.
That's not
Should
that bad.
be easy, except for the fact that that door is now gone.
Oh.
And if you dig in the walls, we can see they're encased in bedrock. Liam looks around the room for
Can
a
you go
bit
to spectator mode?
for any info or gaps in the
creative mode?
bedrock, but it doesn't seem to be much better on the ceiling. So Liam says, screw this, and switches to spectator again.
I'm about to say, there we go.
But it doesn't
Doesn't
work. Every time he tries, he just remains in survival mode. Liam then writes in chat, yeah, all right, that's fair. He
That's
then
very
pulls a Library of Alexandria and burns the whole place to the ground. And
Valid.
afterwards, he looks around this room and finds a grave, similar to the one he made prior. But this one is
Eric.
labeled Eric.
Who's Eric?
The
Is that his
same
dad?
name as the skin in the
I'm assuming his
launcher
dad's name is
was
Eric,
named.
dude.
This seems to impact Liam quite a
That's
bit,
his name.
obviously.
That's his dad's
and
name.
Without saying anything, he just leaves the game. But before he's about to close the game, he loads back in and digs down into the grave. And then...
Hey, could he say your dad dead, bro? Oh, that's cool. What the hell? This is messed up. Thank you, Liam.
There's a lot to unpack here. The use of this name once again confirms for me that this is another person who is important to Liam. Either
His dad.
someone he lost, like his dad, or someone still alive who is clearly being
That's his dad. Cause he got gray hairs y todo eso, bro. That's his dad, bro.
threatened by this mod. Either way, I certainly support Liam's decision to leave the game and never touch all of this again, but If we've learned anything about Liam,
He don't care.
doesn't exactly know when to leave things alone, so naturally he logs on again to continue figuring out how this world does what it does. When we come back to the videos, we are back at home base, and Liam says that he's been waiting for a new anomaly for ages and has been updating his map in the meantime. But very conveniently, he goes outside and immediately finds a massive hole in the terrain. And upon peering down, it seems to not actually go too deep. So he makes his way down using a water bucket, and of course, it's time to take a look at our lovely book.
Anomaly.008 requires you to recreate your surroundings in real life.
Just room?
It will know if anything is out of place. Do not receive any more than 3 knocks.
Yep.
Really?
Is it finally setting in, Liam? Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how does it determine though? Like, this had to be every minute detail. Like, I'm looking at my closet right now because I record in my closet now. Yeah, I'm upgraded from my car in my closet. I know, amazing.
Honey, you're in the closet.
I know, shut up. But like, for example, I have a TV in my closet. Same with like clothes on the floor. Do I have to like recreate that as well? How would I even do that? Like carpet?
So Liam switches to creative mode for
Like
this,
leather items but dyed? Oh, that's like a pain in the ass.
which surprisingly does work, and he starts constructing the room, presumably mainly to see if this thing is bluffing its knowledge. And we can't see the room he's in, but he does seem to be pretty intentional with what he's placing, and he finishes up and then waits.
That's 3 knocks. The desk doesn't go there. Okay, that's kind of cool. Nah, this is messed up. Liam, we got that. How does it know? Your webcam, I'm assuming?
So Liam moves his desk to a different wall, and
Your bed isn't red, it's blue. Cause he's snitching!
Liam changes his bed just before telling us that he plans to report this world and that he has had his webcam covered this entire time. And then the video ends. This seemed to be where the videos ended. Liam finally realizes that this world is a messed up invasion of privacy and reported the blog post, presumably right off the internet, considering I can't find it anymore. It just didn't feel like there was anything here that would prompt Liam to go missing. He literally did the smart thing and stopped playing. But when I brought this up with Steve over here, he insisted that something was definitely wrong and asked if there was anything that I noticed in those first 8 videos. To which I responded, the first 8 implies that there are more than 8. And he said,
What if Shoulder Steve is the anomaly, bro?
Is. Turns out at this point, Liam came to Steve with all of his experiences, and Steve figured he was overreacting. After all, there are some crazy horror maps and games out there that have done similar things. And then Steve apparently bet Liam $20 that he couldn't get to the last anomaly.
Steve, you're not helping Liam, bro.
I mean, the things I'd do for 20 bucks, am I right? Anyway, given what happened, I guess Steve here felt a bit too guilty to share this up front, which is sketchy beyond belief, but he finally agreed to share one more video, claiming it's the only other one that he has had access to. However, if we do some quick math here, we have only seen the first 8 anomalies at this point, and the video this guy just gave me is anomaly 10, meaning we are still missing anomalies 9 and 11. So it was still down to me to find those 2 eventually, but for now, let's watch this video. When Liam logs back on, he is just outside his house and has
we missed one. Liam is like, I don't know, right, in like Afghanistan, Cuddy. We missed one episode. No one knows what happened.
a very different inventory than before. He eventually checks his book, and while there's nothing for the 10th anomaly yet, we can at least read the 9th one. It says, quote,
Anomaly.009
It's loaded in trees.
He would like to speak with you.
Okay.
Which is too vague to really know what that means, but Liam starts
he wants to speak with
walking around outside, just placing torches, I think just to hurry up and trigger whatever this 10th anomaly is. He's basically just trying to speed run through this whole thing, and eventually as he walks around, we can hear this.
Wait, how about Liam speak to it? A sign? Oh. No what? fuck? What is his fault? I mean, granted it is, but like, what did he do? What, is he trying to imply that it's his fault his dad died or something? Her torch. But you did. You did have a choice. What'd he do? Maybe he on Liam's ass. Huh? Okay, I got like none of that. Okay, I'm assuming it's trying to imply that it's his fault his dad died. All right, or like his fault this whole anomaly thing's even going on because Liam is the one that antagonized it and did it all on like a whim because his like curiosity's killing him.
Now
I'm assuming that's what
hit
it
a
is.
wall, essentially. There's no more videos that we can view to help us finish solving.
Where's the code at? Is the code gonna be up Liam's ass?
So naturally, I went back through the previous videos to see if there was anything I had missed, and one small thing stood out to me.
What?
When Liam is about to load into the game, before the 8th anomaly, the splash text reads /give at a hugs 1. Now, this is a real splash text from the game, but I always remembered it as 64. That's the joke, a full stack of hugs, and it turns out it is.
Okay.
This splash text was different for some reason, and as I went back further, I realized that it's not just this one. Several of the splash texts were
that's a cool
Four of
code
a kind
placement,
should have
Cuddy.
been
It's like one of those horror videos that implement ads like very well.
one of a kind. And it's not 6% sugar, it's 1% sugar. And then the biggest kicker was 8.2 herbs and spices instead of 12 herbs and spices.
I'm gonna assume now OpenGL 4.3 core profile is like a dead giveaway.
How do you have 8.2 of a herb and or a spice? Anyway, if you take all of the swap numbers and put them in the order they appear, you get this. What it means, I have no idea, but some of the splash texts were correct or like accurate to the actual game. So if you add a little gap for all of those, you get this, which 2 numbers, we're working with coordinates. But if you just plug these in, you get the middle of nowhere in Kazakhstan.
What is this? Is the anomaly Middle Eastern? Oh, we cracked the code, fellas. He's a Middle Eastern. He's from Kazakhstan, bruh. Knew it.
But there are 3 other versions of this coordinate in the world, if you consider the negatives. And one of those was in a very convenient spot.
What? Brazil is in the ocean. What? Dude, Liam's in the ocean, Cuddy. No, is this North Carolina? No, it's not. That's like in New York or something.
Acadia National Park in Maine.
Maine? Cuddy, ain't nothing happens in Maine. This gotta be it, bro.
I don't know what it means.
Or it could be Bubble Rock. The fuck is Bubble Rock? Hold on, I'm actually curious. What is Bubble Rock? Oh, it's a desert? There's deserts in Maine? What the hell? Huh. What a cool place. Seal Arbor. Arctic Cool. Otter Creek. Egg Rock. What a bad name.
I don't.
Wild Gardens of Acadia! Oh! From the map! Oh! Dude, Wild Gardens of Acadia sounds hard. That sounds like an Elden Ring area.
I don't know who put the numbers there, but it is far from a coincidence.
Yeah.
I went back to talk to Steve to see if he had literally anything else to give me,
Steve's
and he
dead.
insisted that he did not. He did, however, say he had a copy of the world download he could give me.
Oh, hell no.
Like, do I look stupid to
Right.
you? After
Yes.
everything I just saw happen, there's no way in hell that I am downloading this thing. So I politely declined, to which he said, quote, I mean, you already use a VPN. It should be pretty safe.
Huh?
I never told this guy that I use a VPN.
That's the anomaly! Oh, shit. you, Cuddy. He outed himself. He outed himself. Shutter Steve, you bitch.
I mean, of course, if I'm, for example, logging into a random person's Google account, I'm gonna make sure that they can't track my logon location.
But he doesn't
or
know
get any
that.
personal info off me. But the
Regardless,
fact that he knew
that's the anomaly.
meant he tried to find my location when I logged onto this Google account. When I look back at all those conversations, he had brought up Liam's dad dying to Liam before Liam ever actually revealed it in the videos.
Oh,
obviously
that's
Liam
the anomaly.
didn't catch this, but this user right here is clearly
But how does someone pretty much die?
using the allure of this world to get access
to people's info
stuff. But my thing is, clearly this guy isn't
Gooner
just trying to get like pure information off of people. Why would you go through all the work and process of making a creepy Minecraft world for someone to play on? No.
Money.
I think this guy finds some messed up enjoyment out of
Trolling.
creeping on and scaring.
He's the evil Xbox addictions, bruh.
The crap.
He Cork Awakened Xbox editions. He does it for the troll.
People like Liam. So I decided to play along. I told Stevie Pooh here that I wouldn't download the world until I figured out what happened to Liam and the last anomaly, because I knew that if this guy probably had access to Liam's computer, he can probably get me the footage that Liam had been recording, but maybe something in there would be able to help me figure out what happened to Liam. And a little bit later, Steve said that he has magically found his way into Liam's Google account.
Right.
He knew
Hey,
his
Shutter Steve, you a bum.
Email. And he said he could share with me
this
the
is a
final
Lizard Squad, boy.
video, which
This
just
is
so
Lizard
happened to be
Squad,
uploaded
dude.
30 minutes before he sent it.
Right.
Does this guy think I'm an idiot? Anyway, here is the video.
Shutter Steven up, bruh. Is Liam gonna die? Is Liam even real? Oh, we can't delete the world. Break the PC. Nut on the GPU. Who the boy? Who him is? Damn, Cuddy got him. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Liam. Though your PC done, your PC dead as hell. Cause you got no apps, boy. No Steam. No, you got the default wallpaper. I ain't gonna lie, Liam. You a bot. It's in. It's too late. Not really, Cuddy. Just like break your PC. Oh, we got access to it? Liam, hide the gooners! Hide the gooner pics! Liam! Oh, that's cool. Liam! Man dies in brutal accident while on camping trip with his son in Acadia National Park. Eric Halting was chopping wood when he accidentally hit his lower thigh. His son tried to get help, but Eric bled out soon after. How do you accidentally hit your own lower thigh? Ah! What happened? Was like Liam going up, hey dad, wanna play Minecraft? No, son. Ah! Like he just, damn it! Father passes away after a camping trip with his son gone wrong. It's reported that while chopping wood, husband and father Eric Halton move! No! There we go. Father bled out before help could arrive. I got too scared to help. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm the dad, bro. Actually, no, I wouldn't hate on my son for doing that. But like, bro, that's crazy. You look like a Liam. Bro, that stature. Damn, Liam's cooked, bro. And you're telling me a VPN stops all this, Cuddy? W ad. You think Eric's dad like acts his dick off? Or at Liam's dad? Yeah, Liam, you're cooked, bruh. You're cooked, buddy. Toontown rewritten. Oh, Liam is so fried, bruh. It's so over. Dad's last phone call? You about to play the phone call? Damn, this virus playing defense, bruh. Gotta play it.
Hey, Liam, it's Dad. Just
Hey, Liam, it's Dad.
wondering when you're getting out of practice today. I've got the car all packed up and ready to go, so
I'm not gonna lie, Liam, your dad Kratos, bruh?
I'll be ready for whenever you do get home. But, tell Chris I say hi, and, I'll see you in a bit.
Who's Chris? Anomaly's out to get you, run. Hit the jets, Cuddy! Jump! Why are you not jumping? This man, Liam's... This man sucks. Honey, you know when your dad died, bruh. You're trash, Liam. Honey, dude, it's not real. Shut up. But, bruh, this man, Liam's trash. Cause you saw that he ain't doing no jumping technique. No, nothing. He running in zigzags in a closed space. This man, Liam, sucks, bruh. He's trash. Liam, he's playing with Liam, too. He placing the blocks to the side of him, bruh. Liam! Dog. This man's cooked, bro. Go, Liam! Jump! Oh, he can't sprint no more. This fat ass. It's so over, Liam. Notes about can't eat food anymore. So hard to sprint. Cakes work. Already can't eat no more. Bro, this Anomaly playing with Liam, bruh. Low red needs to be slower entities that think just louder, low. There we go. Go move, Lee. Hit the jets, Liam! Dust his ass! Weird oak and dirt blocks, don't touch them. What you doing? Are you touching them? Okay, this entity mad slow, though. I ain't gonna lie. This entity mad. How did he escape? Eddie, this entity's ass. Yes. Yes. And it's gone. Woo. Nice. Good job, man. If I get jump scared, I'm crying. Woo! Good job, Leo. W trauma.
At this point, I just knew that I had to stop this guy from doing this to other people. This whole thing is not only pervasive, but also disgustingly personalized.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't even think this guy is that smart. Even if he's doing this for his own enjoyment, there are smarter ways to get into someone's computer than getting them to log into a Google account.
All the scammers are watching.
Really, you should drop the info, Zach.
So, from this video, I went to Steve and I told him I had solved it.
You're a bitch.
That I had found the person who made the world, and that, as a matter of fact, the guy had already been caught. And all of that information that I found out regarding the situation was in this little file right here. And that all he had to do was open it.
Click it. Caught his ass, Cuddy.
I got in contact with Liam a couple of days later, who said that after what I saw in that last video, everything had essentially just stopped happening. I guess Steve gets pretty bored pretty quickly and starts looking for new people to traumatize. But at least this Steve guy was out of commission from here on out. I still had questions for Liam, though, specifically about Anomaly number 9 and why I was never able
just him gooning
to find the video, to which
him just playing regular Minecraft.
Liam said there wasn't a 9th anomaly. It skipped right to number 10.
Oh.
I brought up that thing in the trees and I even sent him a screenshot of the book. But he tells me that he swears that that was not in the book when he was playing.
Oh.
Hey, what? Things are not adding up. The 9th anomaly, Liam's notes getting pulled up on the screen by themselves, even the forum page that seems to have never have existed. I ended up going back to that original Google account.
Block Liam.
Started all of this to try to find anything helpful. And very conveniently, I found this folder.
Okay.
9 videos, all uploaded within the last day. And when I watched them,
There are other people?
Not again. God damn.
Oh. So he was the 11th victim. Got you. This is phenomenal. Stop tormenting people. Enemy things we were ending up. We checked in the access and found a new photo of similar new people who downloaded the same where Liam did. We don't know if it was Steve again or someone else. It's probably Steve. Not sure if anyone noticed this, but the restriction that Liam had is kind of similar to grieving. He can't eat or sleep normally, just like a grieving person would do after losing a dad. This man's Steve a villain, dog. So he went to like traumatize Liam for the vibes. The book and quill do anything but this. Liam does everything except the book says. At this point, you could build a house of all the bricks up. He should. Okay. Now I'm trying to get to Liam to stay in the room by masking the exits. That's grave is so clever. Oh my goodness. Wait, I didn't get that. The anomaly trying to get Liam to stay in the room by masking the exits as his dad's grave. Oh. This was a good ARG. This is a good ARG, Cuddy. This was pretty good. I like that. Bruh, that revealed that Steve was the guy. Hey, that was flames as fun. That was fire as shit, Cuddy. I ain't gonna lie. But fellas, that's great for today's video. If you liked the video, I don't know. How long has this video been? Okay. Oh, 51 minutes. Dope. But fellas, that's great for today's video, buddy. I love y'all, man. Peace. Bye.